Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. It's the time of the year again, event time, because Chinese New Year is coming, and obviously there will be an event coupled to that. Lunar Flame this year. You can win either this tank, the Type 64 light tank, or the T-34-3. Wargaming have shown us a few bits on the stream of update 6.8. This event will take place in 6.7, make no mistake about that. But they showed us some little bits on the 6.8 update on live stream, and I wanted to share that with you to tell you what you can expect from the event, how you can complete it, what you need to do, and if you will still have the possibility of having a social life while trying to gather a free Tier 8 premium tank. I think you will not have a social life if you're trying to grind a Tier 8 premium tank, because it will be very much possible to get this one, the Type 64, but the T-34-3, not so much. So we're gonna cue up some little relaxing music in the background while we're watching the actual video that Wargaming have now posted on their channel on the Lunar Event. And basically you have to play in Tier 5 and 10, win 5 games per day, and then you will get a container which will include guaranteed 5 coins, which means you can do 25 coins per day during the event maximum from winning the first 5 victories. But every game you will do will give you coins as well. On stream they said 2 per victory, so that is quite good. If you do 5 wins, then you get 10 coins, etc, etc. And you will of course be able to purchase containers as well with credits this time, which is pretty good. It is not unlimited that you can buy these containers, but you can buy them with credits. So just to sum it up, you will get these containers with boosters, premium account, a little bit of gold. Each first 5 wins of the day will give a container, giving you 5 coins per container. You will then be able to go into the event page with that little lantern over there, and winning the battles, as said, they will give coins too. The lives we mentioned, as said, 2 coins per victory. And you can get free XP, premium time, not bad at all. But then you might ask, how many coins do we need, Martin? Tell me! Well, you can also purchase containers from the store. With credits! That's good. And let me now tell you how many of these coins you need. For the first stage you need 5, stage 2 is 10, then 20, 40, 75 and 250 coins for the Type 64. Unfortunately they did not mention the T-34-3, at least I wasn't able to see it on the stream. And that's, yeah, that kind of tells me that you will have no life if you want to get the T-34-3 completely free during this event. And that is somewhat disappointing maybe, but then again, if you would be able to get it for free very easily, we would get a lot of players in Tier 8 who might not be ready for it yet. That said, if I want to get one of these tanks, it would be the T-34-3 for me, because this little bugger, the Type 64, I already have it. And if you decide to go for this one, I decided to add a little bit of gameplay on both of the tanks, otherwise it would be just be me ranting over a screen, which you can now basically see in the game as well, and me talking about just a screen, which you can see in the game as well. It's not really a fancy video. So I decided this all guns blazing YOLO mode sound game in a Type 64. I advise you not to play like this, because 9 out of 10 times this fails, this type of rushing in. But I did a brave Sir Robin while I spotted the enemy coming over the railway. I didn't quite anticipate the Type 62 not going towards the middle, but yeah, I think I ran off just in time. And a bit lucky that I didn't get shot early on. and only doing 726 damage. I'm going to shoot the Black Prince a little bit more, and then we're going to run off completely. But I get a nice Audionautix medal. This tank it's a light tank. It is a gun. It's basically a very skinny Hellcat, if you look at it. It has tracks, it's got a gun. But that would be about it, I'd say. And I think it speaks volumes to state that I do have the tank in my garage. I don't even know if I've aced it already. It's pretty underwhelming, I think, in tier 6 when you're meeting smashers and KV2s with a tank with absolutely no armor and just a pew gun. You can see I was shooting enhanced calibrated AP on the sides of that Grave Dorker, and it didn't even penetrate. This one, the T-34-3, that's a far more useful and fun tank to play, because that has a big gun with 400 alpha average. Yeah, I think it has. There's a WZ-120 in the back over there trying to shoot me, but he's bouncing on my front. And this gun, it is a pretty tasty one with that 400 alpha and really quick aim time. So, if you look purely at the tanks available in this event, the T-34-3 would be the one to go for. But I think you would end up with having no life trying to get this tank, because you need 400 coins to get the Type 64. You can get 200 coins from the first 5 victories per day. That will give you 25 per day, times 8 days for the event, 200 coins in total, which means you would still need 200 coins from the regular victories. And if you do get 2 coins per victory, then you need 12.5 wins per day, plus the 5 from the first victories, obviously. That's I'd say you need to play at least, if you have a really good win rate, you will need to play at least 25 to 30 games per day to get a tier 6 premium tank. If you have to play that amount of games to get a tier 6 premium tank, while the T-49 on our team was not happy with what we were doing, he decided to run into a WZ-120 with 48 health left. What'd you expect? What'd you expect? But as said, if you have to do that many games to get a Type 64, then I think this tank, the T-34-3, would be at, I don't know, 500 coins? 600? Type 64 costs 250. We're looking at a tier 8 premium tank. Yeah, I'm betting it will be 500 at least, maybe even 600. And if you can then do the maths on your first victories of the day, you would need 400 coins, for example, maybe 300. That's a lot of victories you're looking at, especially if you have like below 50% win rate, or a win rate of, I don't know, 40% or whatever. If you win more, then you will get the tank quicker, obviously. But other than that, I don't think this tank is obtainable with just the victories. Luckily, Wargaming have indeed provided the possibility to get containers with credits only to a certain extent. They didn't tell us on stream how many of those containers you would be able to buy, but you will be able to see that from the game once the update is there. That brings you this little Lunar Event. And this is for today, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. Everything I've been able to find out about the event is right here in the video, with some added gameplay of the T-34-3 and the Type 64. My name is martindogger, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I catch you all on the next video. Cheers and happy tanking!